Welcome to Gaming with Denz. I'm Denz, and today we're playing Don't Starve, Reign of Giants. So yesterday we played the first day of Don't Starve, kind of got you an idea of the gameplay and whatnot. I also kind of told you I died lots in the game, and just to kind of give you an idea, every time your character dies, they are put into the morgue, and the morgue is accessed where your character creation slots are. So let's go check out mine. And yeah, there's a couple pages. So a couple things. There's days lived, deceased, cause of death, and mode. Days lived obviously is the length of period I've stayed alive. The longest I've stayed alive is 21 days, it looks like. With it looks like the librarian, and I was killed by a Pengal. Pengal is a fancy word in the game for penguin, and that was in survival mode. Yeah, a penguin totally killed me. They don't like it when you come around and you try killing them to get food, and penguins only come out when it's wintertime, and when it's wintertime, food is hard to come by, so you have to kill penguins. And if you hit a penguin, they all attack you. They'll slide on their bellies and charge at you, and it usually takes a couple hits, and then you'll drop dead. Yeah, it kind of sucks. The next one here was, looks like my robot there, 17 days. I was killed by a spider, and the other time looks like a tentacle. I got a little too close to the spider nest this one time, and yeah, when you're too close to the nest, they come out in groups of 2, sometimes 3, and they just keep attacking until there's no more spiders in the nest, and it really sucks. There's sometimes the spider nests group together, so it's not just one spider nest. Sometimes you're stuck in the middle of 3 or 4 or 5 or a whole canyon of nothing but spider nests. It gets kind of scary, but we'll continue down the line here. Second from the bottom there, I survived for 12 days as Willow the fire starter, and I was killed by darkness. Darkness obviously is just nighttime, and I did not have a torch or any form of light. My character was killed by something invisible that you cannot defend against, or attack for that matter, or run away from. When darkness comes and you don't have a light, it kills you. It gives you a warning screech, and you'll hear it's almost like wind blowing against trees. And that's the first sign, and about 2 seconds later, you're dead. It doesn't give you much time. We'll keep going through here. Fourth from the bottom there, I was playing Wilson. I survived 8 days. I died by monster meat. I ate some meat that I got from a spider, and I was starving, and I didn't have much health left because I just finished killing a spider, and I ate the monster meat, and it gave me some of my hunger back, but it killed me. So you gotta be careful what you eat in the game. Yeah, and the list continues on. I've died from freezing, more from darkness, killer bee, hound, freezing, killer bee, a regular bee, another killer bee. Yeah, fire. I set myself on fire. Yeah, great times. So let's go back into the game here. So we're on day 2. So yeah, this game you have to be fairly careful. I'm not a master at this game by any means, but I know enough to keep myself alive and attempt to stay out of trouble for as long as I can. So let's continue on here. There's seasons in the game. There's fall, winter, spring, and summer. in winter, it gets really cold and you have to try to keep your character warm. If you don't keep your character warm, you will die from being froze to death, or from freezing, I suppose. Um, During summertime, it gets really hot and you have to try to keep your character cool. If that's by wearing a hat, keeping ice somehow around you, you'll find a way. It comes a little hard. But again, you'll die if you get too hot. So we're chopping down some more trees here. And also, when you die in the game, you only get one life. There's very few ways to keep you alive in the game after you die. This is one of them. When you see these pig heads on stakes here and this broken stone, activate the touchstone here to fix it. Now when you die, you'll spawn here, and then the stone will break and then some items will come out, and then you have to go find your body. But that's one of the ways you can stay alive. The other way is to make a meat effigy, and that's later on in the game. You have to get quite a few items. So let's continue on here. There's a bee. Most bees will leave you alone. Just don't pick the flower that the bee is going to rest at. You try picking the flower the bee is at, the bee will get upset and it will chase you and kill you. Been there, done that. Don't recommend it. Birds, you can kill the birds. They're pretty quick though, so if you have a range item, that's the best way to go. Butterflies, they are easy to kill, but sometimes you'll find yourself chasing them for a while. This time I got lucky. I got some butterfly wings. Right here is a pig house. This will spawn pigmen. Pigmen are friendly, but they don't really like you to begin with. If you feed them food, they'll become your friend, and they'll help you. They'll help you kill monsters, chop down trees. You just have to give them food. And they'll poop. They'll poop everywhere. They'll poop all over you if they have to. Oh, they don't like mushrooms. Okay. I don't blame you. I don't like mushrooms either. Get back here. I want to give you a berry. Take my berry. Oh. Oh, that's how it's going to be. My berries make you poop? You don't want? Fine. Apparently, they're meat-atarians. They do not like veggies. Alright, there's a spider egg. This is tier 1 of a spider egg. There's up to tier 3. Every time there's a new tier, you'll be able to visually tell that it's a new tier because there'll be an additional egg on top of the spider egg that you see there until it gets to 3 tiers. Once it's at 3 tiers, I would recommend destroying it. If you don't destroy it, it'll hatch into its final tier, which is the queen spider. And she is ferocious. She will kill you. Been there, done that. Don't recommend it. Just destroy the eggs once they get to tier 3. Simple as that. Or tier 1, whatever you want to do. But it's a great way to farm for silk and other items like that. And it looks like my axe broke. There we go. It's getting a little dark. You can make a torch. Torches are awesome for when you want to travel at nighttime and you don't want to stay stationary. But oh, look at that. We found Maxwell's door. That was pretty quick. So this is Maxwell's door. This is the door that we've been looking for inside the game. So when you start the game, you start as in a sandbox survival mode, and the adventure mode is inside Maxwell's door here. And this is where you'll face off against Maxwell after you go through 5 worlds to get to him. So we're going to set up camp in around here. And then let's see here. We're gonna eat some food. We're getting a little hungry. And we're gonna make a torch. The nice thing about torches, you can equip them and you can burn down these evil flowers. And to burn them, press circle. Oh, whoa! Try not to catch yourself on fire. Woo! Forest fire. All right. Well, that is the best way to clear out trees. Evil flowers and trees burn away pretty quick. And then after this is all done, you want to switch back to your axe and start chopping them down. Oh, it's getting dark. Back to the camp, back to the camp. Woo! That could have ended badly. Next to our daytime counter here, you'll see that additional circle that kind of popped out. That's the style of moon that's out. So right now it's well, right now it's just a blank. Wherever that may be in the lunar cycle there. Can't think of it off the top of my head. But some things happen depending on the type of moon that's out. When it's a full moon, things can get a little dicey. But the nice thing about full moon, don't have to worry about light. Because the full moon will light up the whole map, and you can run around freely and don't have to worry about being attacked. It's great. So we'll eat some butterfly wings here. Ooh, they fill you up pretty good. That. And oops, that's cancel. There we go. All right, we got full health again. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. And it is daytime here soon. So perfect. So that's the end of the second day there. Here shortly. Soon. There we go. End of the second day. This is day 3. So we're gonna end our video here. And tomorrow we'll enter Maxwell's door and take on the adventure world here. Or, yeah, adventure world. So thanks for watching. Please comment and let me know what you thought of the video.